Jai Hind viewers, it's my honor today to host Brigadier Gautam Ganguly, Sena Medal versus Seva Medal, to the candid conversation on the global strategic and defense news to discuss the taking back of Pakistan Occupied Jammu Kashmir by India. Brigadier Ganguly is from the Grenadiers of the Infantry and has been a Black Cat Commando with the National Security Guards. Brigadier Ganguly has also commanded an infantry brigade in Jammu and Kashmir. Brigadier Ganguly has trained with FBI of USA and also with 5 special forces of 5 different foreign countries. He has also been the security advisor to the Director General of Police of Punjab. Welcome, sir, to Candid Conversation.
Thank you, Kansuri. Thanks, Ethan.
So my first question to you is, in reference to the recent statements by some politicians and generals of the Indian Army, that the India is prepared to take back Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir. Can this become a reality ever, or is it a mere rhetoric?
Kansuri, before I reply your question, let me put it into a very straight perspective. This is a reality. So we should not have any doubts in the ability of our armed forces or intent of our work. I will not get into the history, but a bit of it, that when we talk of Pakistan occupied Kashmir, that entire landmass per se, we know that about 2,500 square miles, if I'm not wrong, Pakistan has given to China. So there is a question not only of POK, it is the POK and the COK both. So India has to handle both the countries as far as this aspect is concerned. Now, this is maybe for the first time, we both are from the forces, we know it, maybe for the first time in so many years that we are offensive in this aspect. Earlier, everything used to be Kashmir-centric. We heard right from our youngster days that Pakistan time and again taking the Kashmir issue to UN. But everything they had there, even politics was thriving on Kashmir. And the entire world, they used to show that Kashmir has been annexed by India, which was entirely incorrect. Now this is for the first time the goalposts have been changed. India says Kashmir is an integral part of India. And it is not only Kashmir, the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, or they call it Azad Kashmir, which is with you, that is also ours, and we will take it. And we will take it till Gilgit-Baltistan. Hence, it is build-up of a narrative. Right after Article 370 was taken off by Indian government, successive politicians have given, right from our Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Defense Minister, Honorable Home Minister, they have given statements that yes. So this is the narrative building in front of the world, and this is for the first time after General Vipin Rawat, our chief, and the Northern Army Commander and the Corps Commander has spoken. And I am very sure that this is a reality and we are going to make it. When and at what time frame, that is of our own choice. Sorry.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very informative listening to you. So my next question to you is, since this war to take back PoJK will be in mountainous terrain, how tough is it to fight a war in mountains?
Sorry, this is an absolute, I will answer in a military manner. See, present day warfare, it has moved from absolute conventional to a technical side also. I'm purely talking of the military side. We'll be talking of little later about the other aspect of the war. But as we have seen that the technology has made it easy to make the warfare the requirement of the manpower is gradually reducing. But having said so, firstly, POK, the entire POK is not mountainous, as we know, right from Samjonia and onwards, northwards. There are the vast plain area is there. But at the same time, taking off a POK of entire POK in one go, it may not be a correct strategy by us. I'm very sure this is my personal views, so kindly do not take it otherwise. In phase one, while we are taking POK, if we can change the line of control, the alignment of line of control, and we take back Chamjuria, this side Hajipur, and that side, if we change the line of control and rest on it for the phase to come, I think we would have done 150% of our battle. Remember, it is winning a piece of land is different and holding on to it is different. And especially in a nuclear backdrop, we both are nuclear-able countries. And nobody is going to stop him. As of now, he will say, okay, Indian Army has come into my country and I have all the right to use the nuclear weapon. So it is in the nuclear backdrop. So we must understand it has to be phased and taken one by one.
So my next question to you is, if India tries to take back PoJK, no doubt Pakistan will open up on the Western front, and it is likely that China will open up on the Eastern front too, knowing how close relations these two countries have and their anti-India feeling right from beginning. Sir, are we prepared for a two-front war in case such an eventuality takes place?
Absolutely. We are prepared. And this thought process and the planning is pretty old one of Indian Army. Again, I'm saying while with the, we are technologically evolving. Hence, maybe counting tanks to tank, infantry to infantry may be a wrong thing. So while we are trying to take on Pakistan in the Western front, our main aim would be to contain the dragon. So in such kind of a warfare, it is not only the military is an instrument, there is international consensus, international support. There are so many other things which are going to help India, like the different organizations which have been formed between the new world order which is coming up. So there will be different countries who will be helping India to contain the dragon. So if the dragon is contained on one side, so we do have a capability of getting into POK as we want it. And at the same time, we have the capability of handling that 2.5 front. In case Pakistan tries to do something inside our country, our defense forces and our security forces are well capable of handling that terrorist situation also inside during the war. Sorry.
So my next question is that whenever this war is launched to take back PoJK, in your opinion, would it be a short and a swift war, or is it likely to get prolonged?
It is very difficult to predict at this time. It is very difficult to predict this time. This will have different connotations. I give you an example, when Russia came into Ukraine, we all thought that it's a matter of 7 to 10 days. Even Russian generals sitting there, they thought, but it did not happen that way. But as I said, that this is not going to be a war of in a jiffy, 7 days, 10 days. No, it has to be fought over a protected time with the international consensus, pressure, cyber warfare. There are so many other things inclusive. So I don't think it will be a very short war. It will be short engagements. However, the period should be large.
So my last question to you is that, in your opinion, do you feel that there's something that India can still do to beef up its security, to plan for a 2.5 front war like you rightly brought out? Or are we adequately prepared at this stage?
We are very adequately prepared, but as every day the situations are evolving. So we need to prepare ourselves very well against a major terrorist attack during the war or even before the war starts. So that system, that procedure goes through. We have to strengthen ourselves more. The coordination between different state forces. As far as the conventional war capability is concerned, as we all know, the system of theater command and all it is coming in, and we are evolving ourselves for such kind of a warfare. So I think we are adequately prepared as of now, and this preparation goes on. And as we know, we both are from the forces. Our Indian Army always and every time prepares for the worst case scenario. So our preparations are good. Our preparations are evolving, and we will take on this task in case we are ordered so. I am very sure I have full confidence on my army.
Thank you very much, sir. It was very informative listening to you on this critical topic, which concerns many of us and is very dear to the heart of every Indian. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.